One city, one love. I'm truly in love with my native city. One city and four names. Gyumri, Alexandropol, Leninakan, Gyumri. Each of them proudly tells the story of the city of treasures. I believe in my city. One city blessed with 7 churches, which make it a peaceful, holy place. I pray for my city. And finally, one city and thousands of architectural masterpieces, cultural values, museums, monuments, statues that proudly stand as witnesses of the strong character of Gyumri. I am proud of my city. The unique cultural and architectural heritage, the rich historic legacy, together with its talented people, their customs and traditions, hospitality and humor, comprise the dignity and eminence of the local people and the city itself. Gyumri is all in one. It's the city of crafts and arts, music and literature, the birthplace of cinema and theater. It's the cultural capital and pride of Armenia. I admire Gyumri. Still, there are so many places and corners of Gyumri that are to be revealed to the world. Plans and projects to realize and make our city even more beautiful. So, today, we'll have a unique opportunity to make a tour around the cultural capital of Armenia with a group of smart 11th grade students from Gyumri Economic School and try to enjoy the glorious past, the strong present, and the perspective future of the city of wonders called Gyumri. Join us and fall in love with our love.
Let's start with the pride of Gyumri. It is the square of Charles Aznavour. Now I am near to the statue of Charles Aznavour. Charles Aznavour was French-Armenian famous singer, composer, actor, poet, writer, and of course benefactor. His statue in Gyumri was built 19 years ago by Sandra Petrosyan and Arthur Tarkanyan. He was personally present at the opening ceremony of the statue. He was proudly standing next to it with his heart full of great love to his motherland Armenia. He will be remembered in Armenians' hearts forever.
Everybody knows that Gyumri is culture capital of Armenia. It is rich in remarkable historic museums that depict the life, the character of the local people, their culture and traditions. Titokhtian Museum is among the most prominent ones. It is situated in the heart of Gyumri. It represented the true image of Gyumri and this culture throughout the difficult historical epochs. This is how the history of museum started. In 1872, 4 brothers of Titokhtian family emigrated from Western Armenia and settled the present Gyumri, then known as Alexandropol. Together, they built a huge mansion which became very prominent those years. Later, in 1984, it was established as a museum and houses nearly all the treasures of Gyumri.
Let's move to the heart of Gyumri, Vartanan Square.
The square was opened during 1940s based on the original plan of Alexander Tamanyan. Right in the middle of the square, the group of statues is erected depicting the heroes of glorious Battle of Avaraj, our legendary commander Vartan Mamikonian. The square got its name to honor our national heroes of Vartanan's battle. Of course, our mayor's office, which proudly looks upon the churches, guarding the peace of the square and the local people.
Humor, hospitality, warmth, and true love. These are the features describing the local people in humor. But our sweet dialect is something that turns every word into humor and adds a special flavor to our speech. And now I would like to draw your attention to an important message coming from the bottom of our hearts, which says, I love Gyumri. Few people have noticed like Siremge. I like this place most of all. Don't miss the opportunity to admire, to see this beautiful corner of Gyumri next time.
Everyone sees the statue almost every day, but I am sure few people know who he is. This is a statue of the national Armenian hero Andranik Ozanyan. The statue was first unveiled not far from this present location, but later it found it deserved cozy home here. Andranik Ozanyan, also known as Zoravar Andranik, played an important role in the Armenian liberation movement. Squares, streets, schools are named after Zoravar Andranik, and statues in Armenia, Bulgaria, France and Romania are erected in his honor. Here in park, we can also see the statue of other national heroes such as Karekin Mishte, Akpur Serov, whose name spread such a horror among the Ottoman people that they even promised a lot of gold for his head. Next to his statue proudly stands the statue of Serap Akpur's wife, Sose, a national heroine who fought together with her husband Serap to defend our motherland against the enemy. She's the true image of loyal life. So don't miss the chance to visit this historical park next time.
Gyumri has a bright future ahead. Slowly but steadily, it is becoming more and more beautiful and attractive. And soon, it will turn into a paradise due to the great benefactors and devotees of Armenia. The fountain was built in 1982 and started operating in 1984. It was unveiled on the 6th anniversary of Leninakan. The people from Gyumri gave the fountain a new name, 6th Anniversary Cake. It was the city's youth and public entertainment center. Arthur Tarkhanyan is the architect of the Fountain of Friendship, used to be a symbol of our city. People associate the fountain as Fountain of Friendship, Lake Fountain, Iron Fountain, and 6th Anniversary Cake. After the earthquake in 1988, the Friendship Fountain became the sad whiteness of an entire district, full of temporary shelters. Fortunately, Arthur Tarkhanyan's daughter has started to restore the Fountain of Friendship, which will bring back the recollections and the former importance of this beloved symbol of Gyumri. Don't worry if you missed the opportunity to admire Gyumri in 2020. The whole world was paralyzed this year because of the terrible pandemic called COVID-19. Of course, it's not going to last forever. It's temporary, but treasures of Gyumri are everlasting. So, in the future, Gyumri will prosper and develop more intensively and keep attracting millions of people all over the world.
I'm proud of my Gyumri.
I admire my Gyumri. I'm in love with Gyumri. I believe in Gyumri. Peace, love, and happiness to Gyumri.